everybody is having an amazing start to their 4th of July. My 4th of July hat here, and I think we're going to get started. So, one of these is my material that was underneath that tree, and the other part of it is for my crevice, and we're just going to do it all. How's that sound, GP?
I'm just here, my bird. This is your thing. I was sitting there enjoying my morning, having little Golders in my cup. Mama bird come in there and said, "GP, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna start sluicing some material down there." I said, "Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do this thing."
That needs to be a little faster.
Possibly, but you know, on the material, we're gonna find out first. Hey, Carl, welcome in, brother.
Carl.
Top of the morning to you, hearts of gold. Happy 4th. Yeah, I might juice it up just a little bit, Mama Bird. Turn that up just a little.
I went the wrong way.
That was the opposite of
What?
How about I run the speed control?
How about that?
How about I run the speed control?
That sounds like a great plan. So, I hope everybody's got plans to do whatever they want to do today. For all you folks that got the day off, that is awesome. We also got the day off.
Art Bubble, welcome
morning.
in. He says, "Hi, GP and Mama Bird.
Good morning.
Good to see you both. Happy 4th of July."
Folks on the speed controller, let you look at it.
I don't see nothing there. That old indicator, man. You know, you could have been digging in a gar hole in that crevice, Mama Bird.
I don't believe it alone.
Well, it does happen. Hey, archaeology and gold.
Hey, Gail. Happy 4th, sister.
You said you was cutting it in and out. Your sound was.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Mustang says, "Nice hat. Happy Independence Day." Bill Snodgrass says, "Happy 4th of Mama Bird and GP." Well, happy 4th of July to all you amazing people out there.
And like GP said, I might not find diddly in this, but I'm going to look. And I'm pretty sure I already see a piece.
Hang on. It's gotta be GP verified. It's gotta be GP verified. I do believe you have a micro in. That may be a little more than a micro. Some tiny flake in the indicator, man. Hey, Jeffrey Button, happy 4th. Welcome in. Mama Bird said we got everything set up for this afternoon's live, and Mama Bird said I'm gonna run some material that I got from No Tell'em Creek when me and you and Joe and Lisa and Hopper was down there. I said, "Well, let's do it. Let's go for it." And she said, "I'm gonna run it live." I said, "Ooh, let's do this. Let's get this going." You got 18 amazing people in here.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys. GP has been hard at it. Getting the list ready for the duck races later. It's going to be epic.
Entries keep coming in. I've been adding them to the list as they come in.
Thank you to everybody.
Hey, there's Kristen. Top of the morning to you, Kristen.
GP just told me he saw your entry come in. Thank you, sister.
Whoop, whoop.
My little tiny
Carl says his good friend Tammy is going to join them all down on the creek tomorrow.
Sweet. That'll be a good time. Still using your handy dandy wrenches, repairs, and prospecting scoop.
Kristen says, thanks to Megadog, he reminded me. Megadog is amazing.
Yes, he is.
Hey, looky there. Joe Weiss, Joe from Mo,
Joe from Mo.
saying live action. Joe, this is the last bit because we know we're planning on heading down there tomorrow unless something blows up tonight, pun intended.
Bad.
That was a dad joke.
Total bad.
I do bad dad jokes.
You do it
But
well.
we're planning on now. If we get done with everything and the festivities, we're apt to just jump in the car and drive down there tonight. You can't ever tell us. You know how I am. I'm spur of the moment, Joe. But we're planning on coming and seeing you, Joe. Kristen says she won't be able to catch the live, but they're still there to support you. We know that,
Thank you,
Kristen.
Kristen.
And you know what? That's fine. You know, good luck. If you win, you're still going to get your prize whether you're there or not.
That's right. Hojo, I got a micro in the mat. That's a good thing.
MamaBird's got her micro in the mat.
You got your fingers close to the ball.
These heavies are piling up on here. This black sand is ferocious down there. You may have to clean this out a couple times, MamaBird.
So I thought about what we could call this black sand because this is different than what we usually get, the stuff that we call like fossil sands. Because of Hojo from Mo, we're going to call this fat lip black sand. Right, Hojo? Fat lip, just for GP. Yep, I hope everybody's having an awesome, awesome morning. Great start to your fourth. GP's got a pork butt going. He's gonna make pulled pork. He's gonna smoke it. It's gonna be yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy.
That's a pretty neat little piece of rye line. Just got chunky stuff. Pretty nice.
Beautiful.
Pretty cool.
That's a crusher.
Crusher.
That's a crusher. I got to get chat back on here. I was answering a phone call / text message / hey, Mama Goat, welcome in.
Hey, look at that.
Mama Goat needs a wrench.
Welcome, welcome. This is a cool piece. We're gonna set this to the side.
And I can do that right here on your phone, MamaBird.
Yeah, hope it doesn't shut off again. We had a little phone issue before we got started.
We did have a phone issue.
These iPhones like to overheat.
There you go. Thanks for coming by there, Mama Goat.
Thank you, thank you.
Tim Ivans, howdy. Happy 4th to you, sir.
Good morning, Tim.
And top of the morning to you.
We're running the rest of my cons from No Tell 'em.
Carl says my horseshoes are pouring out up above your head. It's pouring all that luck and love on the MamaBird's what it's doing, Carl.
Showering me.
She needs all the luck she can get. She's a prospector.
I do believe I got a little flake and a micro.
20 amazing people. We got big movie fan in here.
Movie.
There's Gene Cloth.
Hey, Jean, how are you? Haven't seen you for
That's
a while.
right, Gene. Like that smash button. Smash that like button. Lick it. Do whatever you got to do to get that thing to go a thumbs up.
I hope you are feeling much, much better since the last time I chatted with you, Miss Jean.
Tim says he loves the hat, MamaBird.
Thank you.
Kristen says love that hat, MamaBird.
Thank you.
Carl says love that hat, Mama. I think the hat's a hit.
I think that has it. Oh, yeah.
Tony, welcome in.
We got some more micros in the mat. Hojo for the win.
Micros in the mat. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that sluice box one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking for exchange, and I'm not getting much exchange right now. So I think you should do a couple more scoops and then do a clean out, MamaBird.
Couple more scoops and a clean out.
I'm still getting some pretty good exchange when you get to looking at it there. Yeah. A couple more scoops and a clean out.
Couple more scoops. Oh yeah, I got the micro. I got the Missouri micro. This is all thanks to our good buddy Joe Weiss, also known as Hojo from Mo. I hear him and Miss Lisa, the fishing guys, been back down there. Getting on it. All right. What you think?
Big Movie says you're shared on my community page. Big
Awesome.
Movie is so awesome. And J&D Bees is in there.
Good morning, J&D. Thank you, Big Movie. We always appreciate all that support.
Howdy, the boy. Welcome in.
Sounds like it's lawnmower time for the neighbor.
Yep.
All right. You want to clean it out or finish what's in this bucket?
Let's finish your bucket, then we'll clean it out. Because that come out of the crevice, right?
No, this is the play under the tree.
The little bucket is? I thought that was your last bucket you did the last day.
You know what? It's a bucket from no telling.
That come out of the crevice.
Okay.
Yeah. The yellow buckets are, you know, and I may have that backwards. It don't matter, we're gonna clean it all out, right?
That's right.
Hey, Brian, Indiana Creek
Hey,
says,
Brian.
get that shiny, MamaBird.
Isn't that shiny?
Carl says the knife he's working on is a work of art.
I bet it is.
I
Carl.
bet it is too.
Every piece I've seen that you've done looks like work of art to me, sir. All right, we're gonna clean it out. Let it run for a sec.
Yeah, run just a minute. Get any of them cabbies that might still be in there now, but. And MamaBird, I'm gonna move this tablet over so you can reach out.
Okay. I definitely see my growth. Woo-hoo.
There you go. What we do? Shut her down.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at it. I do see some micros in there.
Heck yeah.
You guys want to see them? I bet they want to see them,
Sure they
MamaBird.
do.
Let's see what I can screw up next. So this is the reason I went ahead and shut her down. She is loaded with some heavy black sands.
Well, good evening to you.
I think I
Joey.
might see a fleck right here.
Yay.
Right there might be a little flecky fleck. But they definitely, you get up here to the indicator map, there's one. There's
Good
some
morning,
up
Harold.
here.
Good morning, Joven.
She definitely got some micros in there, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this camera up right here like so. We're gonna do a clean out.
Woo-hoo.
We're gonna clean that old drain mat out. Oh, y'all are too.
Awesome, Gene. Moving doesn't ever sound fun.
I'm just gonna take my pan here.
Miss
But-
Gail has a question for you, GP.
14. The answer is 14. I picked C.
She wants to know if you'll be selling those Cascade headers. redneck header box right there.
You know, we had a lot of fun building that. Me and my pal Joe did, but I was surprised at how well that thing actually
it
worked.
really did. You guys killed it.
It like cascaded
It
down
did.
the sluice mat.
Good morning, Lisa.
So we're going to pull this mat out, being ever so gentle and careful. I'm looking in the sails. We're going to know here in a minute when MamaBird pans this out, ain't we?
That's right.
One way to the other. We're going to stand that up like that. We're going to gently begin to fold it over. As we fold it over, we're going to be letting the sails enter the water. This is how easy the Dream Mat is to clean out, and it's all a numbers game, and this is why we choose Dream Mat.
Hey, bad
Because
idea, lad.
cleanup is just so fast and easy. You see that? Just a little whoop, 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 voila! And the mat's clean.
Thanks, Miss Jean. They're all saying this looks like juicy stuff.
You know what? This is, it has been. It's all been small micro stuff. But look at all this, MamaBird. You see it in there?
I do. But all gold matters, GP.
That's right. All gold matters.
Miss Lisa said, howdy, GP.
Howdy, howdy. We're going to drop this off in here. One time like in the so. Check our mat.
You gotta check it twice?
I might check it 3 times. We got a piece there that's not wanting to come out. There it came out. Another little fleck that's not wanting to come out there. My V-rib matty, my indicator mat's, it's like me, it's old, MamaBird. So we're gonna back that up and add just a little bit of water to it. Rinse that sluice down good there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and just turn that speed pump on just ever so briefly.
Good morning, Lily.
To help run this mat out. Cleaning up the sluice. Hopefully MamaBird's gonna find some gold in there. I don't know.
I see somebody. Miss Gail says hello, David. Sorry, David, if I missed you.
That ought to do it.
Mr. Jeffrey Button.
We're going to go in a reverse order and put this sluice back together. That way it's ready for the next run. And you got some more to run, don't you, MamaBird?
I do.
You think there's any gold in this?
You know,
I think there is, because I've seen some in the indicator
like
mat.
Gail. I'm optimistic, as Gail says. Yeah, David Alfonsetti, welcome in.
Welcome, welcome.
You got your handy dandy trust and your stick, or trusty clip and your stick.
All right, MamaBird, this is it. This is what you got. That was a lot of cons for a Dream Mat right there. That's them. Look what you got, MamaBird.
Is it a garnet?
We're gonna set that to the side. I believe you got you a nice rounded red garnet.
Woohoo!
All right.
It can't be any cooler than the one that you got.
Well, I don't know. It can be. We just followed that sluice or that around there. You guys can watch MamaBird pan this out. I'm gonna get over here so I can reach out and have a little Golders in my cup.
GP goes live in the
Hey,
morning
Boo,
a lot.
welcome in.
Good morning.
You got 51 amazing people in here,
Heck yeah,
MamaBird.
way to go, guys. Thank you. There's another one. Oh,
There went
it's
another
in the pan.
garnet.
I see several. Hojo said that there was garnets in there.
Three away from 300, says Art Bob Bull.
That's awesome. Good for you. Everybody that's wrenched, feel free to reach out.
Lisa says, love
Sub.
it. MamaBird goes right for the rocks. Who cares about the gold? Look, this is a rock.
It was a rock. Priorities, you know.
is that your bird, or do I need to check my porch? You know, there's a bird out here somewhere, and it was getting loud because one of the neighbors was cutting grass, and that bird was getting loud. It wanted to be the loudest sound out here. It was pretty though.
Look at all that black sand. Crazy. We're gonna call those fat lip black sands. A little different than our Impasa sands that GP.
Oh, look at there, Boot just shoved on Art. Only 2 away now.
Way to go. Thanks, guys.
Justin Wentz says, I'm lurking.
Hello, Justin. Happy 4th.
MamaBird needs 27 more subs to reach her goal. That's right.
Awesome
Like,
sauce.
share, and subscribe. It's free. And anything free is worth saving up for.
Woo woo.
Mega Dog is
Good
in
morning,
the
Mega.
house.
Happy Independence. That's a cool piece too.
So Mega Dog, I was cooking for the night's block party, and MamaBird was making up some side dishes, and she just up and looked up at me and said, I want to pan some of that material out. And I said, we're gonna go get some more this weekend, so you just as well. And she said, I want to do it live right now. So guess what? MamaBird gets what MamaBird wants.
That's still a lot of black sand, but I don't want to lose. I don't want to
Mega
lose
Dog's
anything.
cooking too. Justin Wentz says he's got some ribs, country style ribs with burgers, brats, and baked beans, and a bunch of other stuff being cooked today.
Sounds
Left over
yummy.
tomorrow.
Huh. And probably the next day.
Rob's numismatic archaeology. Nice. Welcome in, Rob's.
We have another archaeology in chat. I am.
Boot says I'm making brownies because it's the 4th 20.
Right? Do you deliver?
So Rob's archaeology needs a wrench, MamaBird.
Okay.
So I'm going to see if I can find them. Hey, there we go.
Well, I am not sure that I didn't lose micros at the bottom. We're going to keep going. Look at all
Now,
that.
if you're like me, I would highly recommend running all them fine cleanings. That's why I brung an extra pan out. Dump everything that you're panning into it and run it down the Flower Gold Wizard micro cleanup sluice later. What are you?
The jet dry.
The jet dry. Did I not put enough in?
It's floating away.
Gail says it took hours to stuff jalapeno poppers and wrap in bacon.
Yikes. That'll be worth it. That'll be yummy. Yeah, my micros are so micro, they're leaving.
Justin, you have a great time too, brother. Thanks for coming in and smashing that like button. Good luck on today's races. Good luck to everybody. Gene Claw says, if they're 420 brownies, I'm down for sure. Let's get them over here.
I am on the struggle bus with this fat lip black sand, Hojo.
That's right.
My
That's
micros
why we
are
have
climbing down.
Everybody moderators so they can check out each other's channels, sub up, share the love. Howdy fishing, Ray. I told you.
I'm on the struggle bus. Oh, wow.
MamaBird is looking at me panicked. She wanted to do this.
This was actually your idea. Thank you.
Yet now she's panicked looking at me like, oh my God, there's so many. And they are. Let me see if I can zoom in on that while she's panning there a little bit. And you guys might be able to see. And I can see what she's panicked
They're
about.
going down.
All these tiny little micros are making their way through the field. And you know, that's what happened to me when I did my clean out with this. And then I took all that stuff, ran it through the Flower Gold Wizard micro cleanup sluice, just like the one on today's Dono duck races. And I found so much more micros. It was enough to move the scale
Oh, this will
yesterday.
definitely move the scale.
Mega Dog says you got too much material in there, Mama
I know.
Bird.
I was dumping micros, Mega. That's why I kept what I said. This was too much to pan.
Otterman, howdy, Otterman.
But I was dumping micros out, trying to get rid of the black sand.
Otterman, them was some amazing pictures that you
Yeah,
sent
I don't know
us.
what to do.
You pan
I'm not
it
doing
out?
any good. They're all just rolling to the bottom. And I got sweat in my eye, now I can't see. Mama Bird's on the struggle bus.
You bat your eyes, smile, and say, GP, help. You're a champ, Mama Bird. That's what Mega Dog says.
Thanks, Mega.
There's no panic. There's no worry. Get what you can get, and what you can't get, we'll get with the Flower Gold Wizard micro cleanup sluice. So the Dream Mat caught it, but it's still so much material, you need to bring it down and get the material the same size as the gold. And that's some tiny makeup-like gold, powder gold almost. And that's what the Flower Gold Wizard cleanup sluice is designed to do, is to help separate the sizes of that. So the gold will win through specific gravity. Tim says, we love you, Mama Bird.
Thank you.
Kristen, have fun. Have a great day.
Thank you for being here. Good luck on your duckies.
42 amazing people in here. Right tool for the right job, says Lisa. You're doing a great job, Mama Bird. You can do it, says JV Rockhounding. Gail says, Mama Bird, you can always get them later. Says, my back porch full of laters.
Right, Gail?
Carl, this is just the very first part of the cleanup, and there is so many millions of tiny little microscopic pieces. Mama Bird is on the struggle bus in this black sand.
Joey said he was telling GP that when Mama Bird saw these black sands, he was going to get a fat lip. So we're going to call these fat lip sands.
I hope you hit it, Art by Bull, only 2 away from 300. Isn't the ball mill gold round Raleigh's? Well, ball mill gold has just been smashed so flat that you can't get it. I mean, it's been ran through a ball mill, and that's what it does. But yeah, a lot of the pieces do end up rounded. Jeffrey says he eats black sand for breakfast. Well, Jeffrey, with this, you wouldn't be hungry. I'm going to tell you right now. You would not starve. If you eat the black sands, you would be well fed. Art by Bull, it's not really so much hard work. It's just a lot of fun. And when you get to a certain point of doing it, you realize, and your eyes are trained after, you know, Mama Bird's been doing this almost as long as I have. And that's a long time. And she just hates to miss any gold.
I gotta wipe my eyes. Hang on. Can't see. Woo-wee.
Awesome, Gail. Gail just subbed Art. That means he's just 1 away from 300.
Awesome. Congratulations. Thank you guys for all that support. That is awesome. I got gold.
You got gold. I seen gold. I see gold going down inside there. I can't wait to run it down the Flower Gold Wizard micro cleanup sluice. Patience is key, says Boot.
I think my patience got hot and ran down.
Fishing and Ray just subscribed to Jeffrey Button.
Nice.
Gene says, I'm the same way. I don't like losing gold. They're meeting up at Walmart in Augusta at 10 o'clock, and then they're going to Carl's No Tell 'em Creek, a whole bunch of them. He just invited Otterman.
That sounds awesome.
10 o'clock? The day's mostly over by 10 o'clock. Patience, grasshopper, says Lisa.
I'm trying, Lisa.
Boot says, and that's why I polish rocks. I don't pan. 50 amazing people. Everybody's
man, that
back
is
and forth.
awesome.
I'm hearing fireworks going off, celebrating these United States and the independence thereof.
These
Yeah,
micros.
Jeffrey's down in New Hampshire. He's got at least a 2-hour, a little longer commute just to get to Augusta. You're doing fine, MamaBird. You remember, when you're working it, sometimes you got to shake it to make it happen. That's right. Throwing up them American flags. Fishing Ray is. I'm going to take this opportunity to plug MamaBird's phone in so that it doesn't go dead or we lose anything, hopefully.
I promise I'm trying. I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying and being patient at the same time.
Sorry about the movement on the phone. That was me plugging it in. But it is plugged in. Megan says it'll sound like a war zone there tonight.
Oh, yeah. Our dogs do not like that.
Carl uses PVC pipes to launch his bottle rockets with. Jean's giving away the gold she missed.
Nice, Gene. I don't know if they can see that or not. Can you see it?
I can see it. I've got the camera zoomed in about as good as I can. I think that they can see it.
What? I don't know what you said. I got micros everywhere.
Carl's telling Jean, asking Jean if she wants his address so she can just mail it over to him.
I'm going to suck up what I can before I lose it again. GP's laughing at me because I'm on the struggle bus and I'm suffering. The sweat is literally dripping in my eye and I'm trying to see, and he's
Lisa
laughing.
says she can see specks of shiny. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, MamaBird.
Now it's got black sand where I was soaking it up.
Do you want to go to the sluicing and back and let me finish your pan for you?
Sure.
It seems like you're that position. You're getting a little struggly. So what I'll do is I'll scoot this to the side just a little bit,
Ooh-wee.
and I'll turn this camera back up here like so.
No, Boot. He needs to get on that.
And zoom out.
Boot says, "You're not wiping the sweat off for me?"
And then this way, maybe you guys can see live action, panning and sluicing.
GP to the rescue. The cool thing is, though, I know we can recover all those that I lost that I saw with the micro cleanup. Seems like the mat's up further in there than what it usually is. Is it? Or is it fine?
It's beautiful. It's doing beautiful.
Oh, I see some in there. All right. Yeah, there we go. I think I should turn it up a smidge.
You can. It looks like it's running good, though. You gotta turn it up just a hair. You won't hurt a thing. That's good. Oh, I see lots of shiny in here, Mama Bird.
Big hunk of rock. Good deal. There goes a piece of quartz.
Is it crushable? It's
It
a
is.
crushable quartz.
It is.
Look at the mineralization. Oh yeah, we gotta look at that under the microscope. I'm ignoring chat. You're ignoring chat.
I am.
We're chat ignorers. When I get back, I'm gonna go live and do some cons tomorrow. Cool, cool, cool. Malithion, howdy. 41 amazing people. I think I'm caught up on chat, Mama Bird.
Good deal.
Looks like everybody's having a good time. Are you having a good time?
I've managed to make myself a nervous wreck.
Because of these tiny micros?
Yep.
Well, that place is just lapping full of this gold. And we go back this weekend, we're staying in motels, so we don't need all that camping gear. So guess what that makes room for, Mama Bird?
More buckets.
More buckets!
Oh, yeah.
And there it is. I got it.
Good job.
Did you carry your snuffer bottle off?
Oh, it's by the camera.
Oh. We're gonna snuff it up.
As Megadog says, Snuffy!
Snuffy! Snuffy for the win. And I guarantee you that when she runs this stuff through the Fire Go Wizard micro cleanup sluice, there'll be even more. I'm gonna get these black sands out of here too, so that we can actually weigh this when we're done. If it's enough to move the scale. I don't know that it will be. So far, it's definitely not.
piece in the micro. Not huge, but it's a little bigger than that micro. Two of them. Yay. Two's twice as good as one.
You guys can see, maybe, all them micros up there. That's what Mama Bird was dealing with. That's why she was so nervous, because there is a lot in there. That is a good amount of micros right there. We're gonna suck them up.
Got gold in the mat.
And I got them all. You got some good, clean gold in the snuffer bottle now, Mama Bird.
Awesome sauce.
Crushable quartz is fun. Make a dog says, Snuffy! Hey, Brewers! Welcome in, pal.
Good morning. Right on.
Light in the morning. Wanna crush it too. I can move that camera back now. Maybe. Just maybe. Well, you guys can watch Mama Bird run this sluice on this fine Independence Day. Buddy Biggs, welcome in. Happy Independence Day, brother.
Okay.
I'm getting the signal
Going
to
with that.
pass second. There's some big old chunks. Mama Bird had to step away for a second. There's some big old chunks in here that I'm going to rinse off for. I know she throwed him in there because it's pretty. That looks like maybe banded agate. And again, she likes that agate. Oh, beautiful, beautiful piece of quartz. That is super mineralized. As is that one. Birds is headed to Box Creek today. Woohoo! The real world says there's no gold in that. Well, I beg to differ. I can see gold right there in the indicator mat. Mama Bird is not used to this heat. She had to step away for just a minute. Jean says she might go live tonight metal detecting at a city park.
Sweet.
And there's I'm Zaxxon.
Howdy, Zaxxon.
Is that sluice on a shelf? Sluices work best on shelves. That UGP for installing a sluice shelf. The shelf looks great and level. Best of all, it looks like the shelf is away from any fire hazards. Yes, Zaxxon, it is shelved out, brother. Right on, Gail. Thanks for coming in here, girl.
Gail. I hope you have a fantastic day.
Look at that. Don't you look at here.
Oh yeah.
Look at here.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
I know that's pyrite, but I wish it wasn't. I'm gonna move that camera up so you guys can see this sluice box. This bucket has got some serious shiny in it. We're gonna run this up here like so, and we get right up here to the indicator mat. Look at that. Can you guys see that? All that shiny right there.
Woohoo! Look at that piece of pipe. Here's you another crusher.
You gotta rinse it off, MamaBird. That is beautiful mineralized quartz. Look at that. Dadgum. That's what I'm talking about.
Woo-wee.
Trying to catch up to chat here.
Sorry, I can't even see chat. I'm in one chat. I'm excited about this gold in the mat. Look at that.
That's pretty good gold in the mat. I'm gonna get that, yank that piece of quartz out of there.
Yank it out.
Never mind. Quartz down.
There goes another one.
Went to the telling bucket. Look at this, guys.
Heard it.
And I've been finding some good micros in them little chunks of quartz, that mineralized quartz like that, when you press it up.
Getting to the bottom.
Yeah, them cinnamon rolls that Burr and Scott's making are amazing looking. They're making them right on the Blackstone grill. And I'm going to tell you what, it almost be worth the plane ticket out there just to sit down and enjoy one of them.
Cinnamon rolls on the river? How can we go wrong with that? Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That is a line of gold.
There's another piece of quartz.
You're getting down there, MamaBird.
Scraping the bottom.
Looking good. Lisa says that I need to get you a pink fan.
Obviously, it has to be pink, too.
Shit, we have a fan set up, blowing on MamaBird right now. She's a hard worker, but she works in the air conditioning. She's not used to being out in the sun, and right now she is in the sun.
All right, I'm going to have to have some water. Water.
Let me help you?
Yes, please. Woo-wee.
Are you warming up?
Very
Do
well.
I need to get you a hoodie or a jacket?
I should have brought my cooling towels from Hojo and Lisa.
Right there, I can go get it for you.
Oh, it's totally easier.
There you go, MamaBird.
Down to the nitties and the gritties.
Kiddie pool full of ice for MamaBird.
Woohoo.
Yeah, now that's an ideal. Jackson says, "Son, I can tell you about the sun." You know, for those that don't know it, Jackson lives on the sun.
Awesome, thank you.
You're very welcome. most generously welcome.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Look at all this.
That's my biggest piece.
That might be a feeler. A feeler. It could even be a flicker.
A flicker and a feeler? I'm hoping.
Here, let's, you can go ahead and shut that water off. Let me run this up here for them and let them see what we're seeing here.
Oh yeah.
You got some nice micros, some nice shiny in there, all the way across the top.
There's another piece.
And then right in there, that could be a flicker.
Woohoo!
But
and look at that.
I can see micros all the way right here.
Oh, I'm so excited.
See them right there, and in them cells. So, yeah, you had some gold in that material, Mama Bird.
Art by Bull says nice gold.
So let's do a cleanup.
Thanks, Tim. Oh, here's some boom booms in the background.
Let's do a cleanup.
They're celebrating.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. Give Mama Bird a copyright. There was some clay that wasn't even broke up sitting there.
Play ball. Put it back in the bucket. Holy shit.
Is that gold?
That is gold, GP.
If that's gold, that's
wow.
a picker. That'll be the first picker.
Yeah. Look at that.
Ever.
Hojo, look.
If that's gold, that is going to be a picker. That'll be our first picker from Hojo's spot right there. If that indeed is gold. Right there. That is a pretty good size chunk.
Missouri gold.
There's another nice little piece sitting right there in that cell.
That's kind of wiry looking up there, that one.
And this come out of the crevice, you said, yeah?
Yep. This round was the crevice.
So that tells us, I think I got the better cleanup out of the crevice as well. And actually, I think Joe did too. I'm not real sure. I don't remember.
That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see. Hey, Hojo said Lisa found some chunkers.
Oh, really?
Yes. Congratulations, Miss Lisa, the fishing goddess. That is awesome. Good for you.
Well, I don't want to tell stories out of school or Hojo, but I think Mama Bird may have an honest to goodness picker in here. It's going to be close. We're going to find out.
Yay. Neighbors are celebrating our cleanup.
Exactly.
I like it.
On that little dude for just a minute. Get anything out from underneath there. It might be underneath there. That dog will hunt. Gonna slap that back on here. Although we're not cleaning no more out. This is it for the day. You know why it's it for the day? I only have one little bit left to clean out, and I've been saving it.
Saving it. Saving it.
So, let's switch the camera here. Change the angle. You want this, Mama Bird?
You go for it, GP.
Thank you. That way, if anything's missed, you can blame me.
Hey, my first rodeo, big boy.
I'm not real sure how that camera angle is. How's it look? Does it look all right?
Looks good. Hello, I'm not sure I'm saying this right. Tavon Alien. Welcome in.
So we're going to stratify that down there real good.
He's taking mercy on me with these fat lip black sands.
We're going to take some of that lighter material off. While I'm stratifying, I'm also tapping. That way the gold can seep through the other heavies and do what it's supposed to do.
Miss Jean said, I got Dream Mat in my cleanup, buddy. GP loves his dream mat. We are located in Missouri.
I'm seeing a lot of pyrite, if nothing else, Mama Bird. Which we found some chunky pyrite in there. And I'll redo all these tailings too.
Art by Bull is only 2 more subs away from his 300 milestone. I bet we can help him out, folks.
Let me turn that. I'll pan upside down so you guys can see.
That is the cool thing, Lisa. You can change your mats out without having to change the machine and everything out. Well, that is awesome, Tavon Alien, and I'm going to hook you up with a wrench so you can check out all these other folks. We've got some amazing people in here. Oh, I just realized I am on GP's tablet and I can't do that from here. Let me go to the phone. Actually, I don't want to do that yet while GP's panning. I'm afraid I'll knock it in there. Hang on and I'll get it. That's awesome. Congratulations, 50th wedding anniversary to Bull by Arts, folks.
Monday's our 38th.
Woohoo! J&V Rockhanded just hit number 300 sub for Art by Bull. Congratulations.
You made it, Art. All that hard work and dedication paid off, buddy.
Tavon Alien said, I'm in SoCal. Desert dry washing mostly. I've never done that. I wouldn't mind doing it.
Yeah, that always had struck my interest too. I've seen it done lots of times, but I've never got to participate in that.
And they subbed, and once you get done with that, then we can get him a wrench. I don't want to knock the phone in through here.
Them big chunkies you seen could have been pyrite, Mama Bird, because I'm seeing some nice chunks of pyrite in here.
That could be. Still cool find.
Oh yeah.
Yep. 700 subs is my next goal, and I'm getting there. Getting close.
That's all gold. That right there is all gold. Every bit of that.
Well, good morning, Hartmut. Welcome. Gentleman Prospector here is panning out Mama Bird's
Sluice clean out.
Yep, our sluice clean out. This is our second one this morning. Got tiny, tiny, tiny super micros in the first one. We saw some little bigger pieces in the mat on this one, so I'm excited to see what we got. I bet it is dusty, that dry washing, for sure. J&B, I'm not sure if you were in here. We pulled out some cool mineralized quartz. GP's getting him a little stash built up, and then he's going to crush it.
I'll probably do it live, just see if we can find anything live with each other.
I remember sticking this piece in there, and when I was on the river, I thought it was
Dalmatian jasper.
Well, I thought it was garnet in there, but it's not. I got to get a piece of Dalmatian jasper for Miss Lisa's daughter. I thought I had some in there. That's right, Joe. Not a gar hole for Mama Bird. That's a win. And I see 3 pieces of gold in the mat. Still. We'll save those and let them grow.
Yeah, that looks pretty. You guys see that?
Oh, wow. That is a win.
I haven't seen no pickers, flickers, or pokers yet. It's all been small flower gold, but it's pretty flower gold.
Awesome, Mega.
You did good, Mama Bird. That was not a gar hole. And as you figured, that clay that you cleaned out on the last clean out, it was full of micros. But that's what you said you was hoping for, was micros.
Tavon Alien said, nice little golden smiley.
That's pyrite there, guys, going down. I think that
Maybe
may
that's
have
what I
been
saw.
what we saw that we thought was a
I was
poker
panicking. I was
picker
like,
flicker.
they're gonna think I'm just throwing all this gold away. Tim said, Joe, are you related to Adam by any chance? A lot of people have asked that. Zaxxon's desert is 3 feet from the sun. Boot says, that's pie, right?
Right.
And we like pie.
Right.
Boot?
Pie is good.
They're all subbing around each other. I love it. We got 51 awesome folks in here.
Woo-wee. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to MamaBird. It's free, and anything free is worth saving up for. And MamaBird, when you hit 700 subscribers, you're having an amazing giveaway for all your subscribers.
Yes, sir.
Gold, gems. You're even giving away a rock tumbler, ain't you?
Yep.
A complete rock tumbler kit, brand new, comes with everything you need to get started rock tumbling.
Megadog said, I like blueberry pie. Blueberry, you can't go wrong with that either. GP is doing an amazing job because this black sand is brutal.
It's tough. It's black sand.
You know, now that you say that, I bet that was the stuff that I was panicking that I was losing. I bet that could have been the pyrite. Either way, we're going to find out when we clean it up in the Flower Gold Wizard Micro Cleanup. Holy swell.
I do believe you have that. I don't know. I'm not going to say it yet. Look at that piece of lead. Another piece of lead. Yeah.
That came out of the crevice for sure then, because those are the little balls that I found. Sweet.
Definitely the crevice material right here.
That's awesome. Zaxxon asked where Tavon Alien was, and they got claims. They're taking care of business.
Another little piece of lead.
Wow, look at that.
It's starting to smile on you, isn't it, Mama
Love
Bird?
it.
You guys see that smile that's starting to show up? Starts over here. It runs all the way around to right here. Sure putting a smile on Mama Bird's face.
Yeah. Your tablet's at 20% about.
Cool, cool.
Jean says, yay, that's nice.
Wild gold right here, Missouri gold. And we're going to be going back and getting some more tomorrow. That is cool looking. I don't know what it is.
I said, yeah. Oh, it is. It's super light. It feels like a little triangle of metal. Good morning, Lord Shadow.
Top of the morning to you, my
Good morning,
friend.
Miss Chloe.
Hello, Miss Chloe.
Let me hold that.
Only if you want to.
How's it going? Man, look at that.
That pretty universe?
Yeah, that is awesome. Great job.
Oh, let's look at this piece right here.
Is it a specie?
That just sparked my interest. I think it's a piece of pyrite.
Gotcha.
But when I first seen it, it it looked different. It rolled different down the pan than pyrite usually does. Ever vigilant. You gotta be ever vigilant when you're panning.
There you go, Tavon Alien. I got you a wrench. Now you can go check out some of these other amazing channels.
MamaBird, you smashed it.
Awesome. Joe, are you seeing this? Woo-wee.
I gotta check out that piece too. You know what? You know what I think that is? I think that's a piece of silver.
No way. Cool. I'm gonna set them to the side here.
And there was active silver mines in that area in the
Wouldn't that be super cool?
1860s.
Something?
But look at this. Look at this smile that's starting to come up here.
How amazing is that?
I do see one piece that might be a feeler in there. But there's enough micros that it makes it look like a lot, don't it? That may be a picker. You may have a picker. I know it's bigger than anything I found down there yet. This is the biggest piece I've seen come out of there, and it is coarse.
That is awesome. Very cool.
That is definitely a picker.
Woohoo!
And do you see the detail on it,
I do.
MamaBird? That come out of that crevice.
We'll have to look at that under the microscope. Crevice for the win. I heard it.
I heard it.
I heard it go tink.
I'm gonna push it back up there. Picker. I think,
Thanks,
unless Joe has found some, that's the first picker I've seen come out of there. And the only reason I call that a picker is because I could pick it up with my big hands. About got you cleaned up, MamaBird.
That's awesome.
You're gonna get to do a snuffer dump.
Crevice for the win.
There's 3 of them in there that are decent little flakes too. But some of them, look at the character that them have right there.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so excited.
They haven't traveled far. Them ones there haven't, which tells me that they probably got a long time ago. They got hung up in that crevice that you was working on.
Good possibility.
A long time ago in a galaxy.
Good morning, Stephen Stark. My favorite pirate's in the house.
Stephen Stark, welcome, friend. We're just about to wrap up. MamaBird's clean out here. These heavy, crazy heavy Missouri black sands, also known as imposter sands, were in the way. MamaBird asked me to help out, so I jumped in there and helped out. But you know what? We got that cleaned up, MamaBird. We got it cleaned up finally. And there it is.
That is beautiful.
And we're gonna suck it up. Gotta get all these micros too.
Thanks, Tim.
Tiny micros. All gold matters, and all gold must be liberation. Just like these United States was liberated in 1776.
Thanks, Gene.
Got it. Got
That's
it.
right. Thanks for the reminder. Got the races, Megadog.
Now, let me slide this ever so slightly out of the way. And we're gonna move this stuff over here. Hopefully the fan don't blow that micro gold off. I don't think that's a garnet after it's drying.
I'm a little on the Susie side. Susie.
I think you guys can see that. I don't know. Mama Bird done run off and left the chat again. Snuffy dump. Snuffy dump. As Megan will say. Snuffy dump. Pour
23
that
more
out.
subs, Tim says. Absolutely, Zaxxon.
Fire up torch terror.
Good morning, Jim Britt. We are using a surfactant, but not soap, jet dry.
Love them boom booms. Alright, let's turn this around one time. I am not sure if you guys can see this or not. I think you can. Oh, we're looping or something. It's still... Wait, maybe not. Hey, there we go. I was too far behind. Yeah, you guys can see that. I'll zoom that in. Maybe I did. It's hard to see. There we go. There's what we want to see. Turn that on. That's a good amount of gold.
That's amazing. I am so excited about that.
Tear it out. Tear it on 0. Pour that gold in there one time. Gotta set that down.
Behind it shows you still panning. Uh-oh.
A big gust of wind come up. I hope it didn't blow no gold away. I have no idea. The scale is going crazy. We're gonna have to redo that because of the wind. Because right now it says there's a 1/2 ounce in there. I think that might be wrong. I think that might be wrong. I think what happened is when that wind blew, I got a bit of water on there. So we're gonna clean that off, dry it up. We're gonna tear it to scale out.
13 grams. That's some heavy chit, Zaxxon said.
We're gonna shut it plumb down. We're gonna start up again because this scale was jumping around. Something fierce. My guess is that it picked a fine time for the batteries to go dead.
We got another one in there I can go get?
Yeah, I got batteries. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. GP's gonna go get batteries real quick. Just take a minute. Thank you guys for all being in here and starting your 4th of July with us. We appreciate it. I'm super close to my 700 sub goal. And then we're going to have an awesome giveaway. I don't think there's anything flat out here right at the second. And it is hot, hot, hot. GP's on his way with the batteries. Yep, Tim, love it. Thanks for all the help. And MamaBird is thankful we're going to be doing those duck races in the air conditioner because I am spoiled to it, I tell you. It's different when you're in the creek and you can cool off with that water, but we're out here right in the sun. We're trying to get the canopy to keep the phone cool, It's hot. That sounds yummy, Lord Shadow. Well, hello, Tessa Martin. Thank you, ma'am. Let me get you a wrench. If I can see it here. Trying to see. There we go. I think I gotcha. There you go, Tessa. Now you can check out some of these awesome channels. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. Shoo-wee. So GP's getting the batteries for the scale. They seem to have conked out. Or something happened to it when the wind blew the fan and knocked everything over. But here he comes. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, Mega Dog. GP's smoking a pork butt. We got homemade baked beans, homemade pea salad, coleslaw. What else do we got? Things and stuff. How's it going there, GP?
Yep.
You should try it. It's a lot of fun, and you're going to catch gold fever, Tessa.
Gold fever is real. It's highly contagious, and there isn't no cure. And we don't want one. We don't need no stinking cure.
I did. Pork butt.
All right, batteries have been replaced.
I'm excited.
And the scale is working again.
Yay. Good job.
So now we're going to weigh it up again and see.
I'm so excited about those bigger pieces.
0.249, Mama Bird,
Awesome.
just over a quarter gram.
That is excellent.
0.2 or just under a quarter gram. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. That is awesome.
You want to come back over here and talk to these amazing
You
people?
bet.
And I'm going to put the lid down on this for the wind blows it
Good
out.
point.
And we'll have to show off that picker
I'm not sure if
at
I'm in
some
there or not.
time.
So how cool is that? So that was the rest of the material on No Tell 'em from my hole that was under the tree root where I got the clay, and then the rest of the cleanup from the crevice down on No Tell 'em when it was me and Gentleman Prospector and Joe Weiss, Hojo from Mo. And Hojo scouted this spot out, did a bunch of testing and whatnot. He brought us in there, and we love it, Joe. Did you see that?
It's full of tiny, tiny, tiny microbes.
That is a win. Ooh-wee, Joe said.
The scale is jumping around. It's now on 0.25.
It's okay.
That was a pretty good clean out.
We are in Missouri, Tessa. So, MamaBird's a little swoozy.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming in here today.
Sorry, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you all so much for being in here and starting your 4th of July with us. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget, later on, we're going to be live on Gentleman Prospector for the duck races and giveaway. So thank you all. Much love. We appreciate you.
Happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence